All right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone out there in the crowd, welcome. The arena is back, and today we are able to celebrate a new week together. Because believe it or not, Bulk, it is already week number 3. Isn't that crazy? Only 4 weeks of qualifiers. That means we are already halfway through the entire thing here.
With the full John Bon Jovi. We're halfway there, baby. Living on a prayer.
Exactly.
That's right.
So,
yes.
Every single one out there, a warm welcome. It is the grandpa duo back on the mic, Bulk and your bald boy. But it's gonna be a wild day today because I took the little sneak peek. First of all, Bulk is here, and we have some phenomenal players on the card. So you know what? I don't want to let you guys wait any longer. I'm on a pretty tight schedule today. So Bulk, we have to be professional, at least for once, and try to make this nice and quick here. Let's bring in the cards. Let's talk about it, because I see 5 phenomenal sets in the pipeline. And we start with, Kids Arena. MILO versus ROETHOR. 2 youngsters on the big stage. 2 very strong players on top of that. MILO known for that REIKO. ROETHOR, of course, the Rain loyalist. And in my opinion, still to this day, one of the best Rains I've seen so far. A character we don't see often in MK1 Bulk.
Absolutely. With this, I looked at this card and thought, okay, there's 5 sets, but let's just have a look at all of those sets. MILO, ROETHOR, just kicking it all off there. It's all killer, no filler. It's jam packed to the gills with quality.
Yeah,
right there.
Definitely. I think quality is the perfect word here, especially match number 2. I mean, NA EU Showdown. We have VENDETTA, one of the craziest Johnnies, not only here in MK1, back then in MK11 as well, versus ALADAR, or how we like to call him in the arena, ALADAR. Yes, another REIKO. So all the REIKO fans in the chat, you guys better get ready. Put those
all the REIKO fans, all 17 of you, gonna get
all 17.
Gonna throw your Ninja Turtle stars in unison together, all happily.
Oh,
but
definitely.
That ALADAR may be our EU daddy, but VENDETTA being the NRS OG. Don't forget, slap some respect on my man's name.
Then
who's gonna take it?
Match number 3, POULAN, Azerbaijan. We have FAMA back in action versus KANIMANI today. And then last but not least, it is gonna be MURKO versus KOLEZLAW. And this might be the blockbuster set of the day. Thumbnail set potential, because this is gonna be MURKO versus the highest ranked player we have in these events. KOLEZLAW right now is sitting at the very top Bulk of the entire leaderboard, and that is in my opinion, that is a straight up statement here.
That is. Everyone's. It is properly sweaty right here. But if you can ease your way up to the top of that leaderboard smoother than a cashmere codpiece, then you must be doing something right.
That is
as we look
true.
at those leaderboards right there, KOLEZLAW on the PS side, right number 1. Dang.
So it is gonna be a good one, in my opinion. And we start with match number 1. ROETHOR, MILO, both players already in the lobby. And I'm showing you guys what we have prepared, because the production team in the back, they were busy for the entire day. Look at those bad boys. Right now, rank number 14 on ROETHOR's side versus rank number 21 on MILO's end. And this is pretty stacked in my opinion, Bulk.
It absolutely. When we look at that 14, 21, it looks like they're sort of a little bit down the table, but it's so condensed. So condensed is the leaderboard. You'd expect both of these players to rocket their way up there, and the one thing they don't want to do is run into someone else they're competing with directly, and that's exactly what they're doing today. So someone's going to be super unhappy at the end of this set. Is it going to be?
Let's have a look who it is, though. Thank you guys so much for the support in the chat. Bleach the God, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And Bulk, I have to leave you alone for a minute. This is your arena now. But behave, Bulk, okay? Behave.
I'll behave. It's just me and all of the comments on YouTube now.
Bulk, I'm going to watch the vote, my friend. Guys, give me 1 minute. I'm so sorry.
Finally, Rip is going to figure out what it is that Bulk does to incense so many people on their keyboards in YouTube land. As we get in, first game of the evening, we've got Rain Zero versus Reikarius here, putting the water out there, keeping a strong zoning game is ROETHOR. there's always a chance of very heavy localized rain. It's almost as if the elder god of splooshiness is actually working from the British Isles. Right, can Milo do anything? He's already lost half their health trying to get in. And now doing a little bit of counter zoning, getting clipped by the huge, massive water orb falling from the skies. He's out, his people need him. Look at all the real estate that ROETHOR now has. Tricksy, soggy Gandalf pressure here from the soggiest of sorcerers that we have on the roster. High water pressure, you could say, as ROETHOR keeps it clean and takes the first round. Oh, getting bonked by it. Everyone does get hit by it. Right, Milo so far looking like they're having huge troubles trying to get in, and that would be a big mistake. Trying to slide on in there into Rain's very... oh no, the hard to blockable is blocked! With a delayed wake up into the grab, getting 20% from it with the Darius assist. But it's not going to help much as we get the full combo into another setup. I'll scope it out. The delayed wake up this time, I think, is
Good. Let me take a look here. What happened? I'm back, baby. And I see ROETHOR with a dominant start, Bulk.
Yeah, ROETHOR's been super dominant. I think at the end of this all, Milo's going to have to call ROETHOR mistress.
You think that's what's going to happen? I mean, a straight-up statement from
there was just no way that... there just looked like no way that Milo could get in on the high water pressure here from Soggy Gandalf.
That is one of the best Rain nicknames I've ever heard. But Bulk, did you actually see here that ROETHOR is already chilling at Elder God rank?
I didn't see that.
The kid is putting in the work. I gotta say that ROETHOR is hungry.
I've only got to get like 100 points a day for like 16 days. That's all I've got to do to get there myself. So not a huge ask. It's an incredibly long season, but to get it so early on, young ROETHOR with Rain of all people.
And that is true.
The character that everyone has been writing off.
That is right, and I'm so happy we honestly really start seeing some diversity here in these competitive events. I like the use of the armor there from Milo. Was a good read, didn't work in the end. And he has to pay with... Wait, how much? It is still going, 36% of his health bar.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, we did try a hard-to-blockable low puddle overhead cane swipe earlier, but delayed wake up completely stuffed that out. Just, where's the health on Milo?
I have no idea what happened to it, but...
0.24 health rip.
Yeah, this man is struggling because ROETHOR, he keeps that pressure up. And one thing I really gotta say, ROETHOR, one of the only Rain players who is able to switch between offense and defense that well. You have to watch it sometimes just like that, just backdash, but once those portals are set up, Bulk, it is party time for him.
You've got to, yes, you have to use all of the kit in the wizard's sack, so to speak. What's it down to?
Let's see the first time message from Black Magic as well. Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone watching this on Twitch and on YouTube having a wonderful day so far. If not, as always, Bulk and me are gonna make it worse. Let's take a look what Milo is doing.
Oh, had the jump in, but just got completely MK1'd there. They just didn't have a hitbox available to hit the wizard.
ROETHOR, very solid defense again, chilling right next to that water portal. Good anti-air and water confirm here into Fatal Blow.
I'm just wondering if Milo might be able to make better use of REIKO's plus frames up close, because he's coming in and not being able to get anything to stick, and then getting punted back out again where he has to come back in. He's doing the hard bit all the time.
No, ROETHOR right now, honestly, playing out of his mind, and Milo in the chat is saying, what is even happening? He doesn't understand, Bulk.
Oh, well, if you don't know the matchup, it's like 10 miles of bad road on worn shocks. It's not good.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure Milo knows the matchup, but he doesn't know ROETHOR apparently. Because ROETHOR, he is one of a kind. You know that. Mikasa in the chat, thank you so much for the 2-year resubscription. You guys are amazing out there. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Oh, and the switch. Last minute switch from Milo. We go top tier in this dojo.
I like it. I like the switch because if you can't figure out a way of navigating your way around, just don't stop the pressure. Hold some plus frames. Kano's going to be the entry tool. Oh, but we get bonked on the dome. $500 sunglasses providing no protection to overhead soggy canery. Right, Kano again, looking to allow Johnny to get in there. Armoring out, busting out is ROETHOR.
Oh, good. Oh, that was a ballsy kick here, but of course, with Kano in the back as a backup, making this all safe, might be worth it to throw it out from time to time.
The EX shadow kick, that wasn't EX, he didn't spend the bar, did Milo. Oh, what a stagger and back up into the punish right there. Catching the errant button. We drop the combo though, looking for the cheeky reset is Milo. Wise to it, ROETHOR. Again, another backdash. Big plus frames.
Yeah, but look at ROETHOR's defense. This man sitting there like it on the raw fatal. What the hell is this?
It actually works! It actually works, Rip!
No way! And ROETHOR is mad in the chat.
ROETHOR said he did a low. Well, game said no. Sorry, ROETHOR. Alright, but that is now that resource completely spent. Looking again for the overhead is Milo. Great blocks from Milo as they are quite happy to play Tetris just outside of the corner right here. And
Milo,
that's going to be...
wait a minute. After that Johnny piece, Milo looks different, Bulk.
It's amazing when you can live in a world that's constantly plus.
Okay, toilet on the ground, overhead.
Oh, he ate the overhead, so he didn't get sucked in by the low by the looks of things. Or did he try jumping? I have no idea how that did not get sucked in, but he's going to be dead now.
Yeah, that is going to do it. I mean, only 18% left. That is just an easy walk in the park here for Sub-Zero.
It's an easy prediction for bulk maps as well. This is going to kill! Yes! I'm right!
I cannot believe Bulk being right here on the Fatal Blow scaling for the first time in 3 years.
And no one knew it either. Bulk was the only one to get it. No, I'm joking. I'll have to do that.
Let's get back to the match. ROETHOR still on match point. Overhead, that is a trade. Interesting.
Yeah, the down 3 able to make it a trade, so no combo. Right, Kano coming in, giving us a bit of a hand here. Right, blocked it this time, interrupting this time. Can Milo make the unthinkable happen? Right, so the defenses are up. We're putting out the puddles.
What the hell is even happening? Look at ROETHOR go crazy here. What a read on that!
What a duck. And we get the brutality.
No, just someone has to stop this kid. ROETHOR humiliating Milo in match number 1. I didn't even know. What happened, Bulk?
Well, what happened is it was any percent speed run right there.
Here's lined up. It is time for Vendetta versus ALADAR. And these invites, they are flying out to the players. Let's go crazy. And thank you guys so much for all the support, all the love for more than 3 years.
Someone in the chat just asked, is it used?
And Linko, thank you so much for the gifted sub. It's a
lot saltier than I thought it would be. It was meant to be sweet. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Oh man, Mike, this is going to be a good match. I hope you know that.
Yes, exactly. Now this is OG versus Daddy, not the one who's still the Daddy, because that's an OG Street Fighter player. But we've got another Daddy, happens to be ALADAR from X-Ray OK. The European sensation, one of our much better players, against NRS OG Vendetta. V for Vendetta. One. Yeah.
So chat, let's go crazy. Ven, ALADAR, you can start the match. Good luck to both of you. And of course, thank you so much for playing here in these events. ALADAR is saying, I can't accept. Wait, ALADAR, you're in the lobby. Vendetta, can you start it?
Is Aladar paying for dinner or something? Oh no! I can't accept that. No, I've got this. Is what Aladar's saying. Is he setting it up? Is that what's happening?
Okay, I think it is starting, chat. I think we're good to go.
Oh, okay. I see something on my screen. Looks promising. Looks like I might be getting a little bit of a aid memoir from Game 1 here, as we get. Yes, we're going to get Ray Carrius versus Johnny Rax.
Hanging Gardens.
Right, letting those intros rock.
Has no chance against me.
Oh, for that.
And Bulk and MK1, what is your favorite character to watch in the game?
Who is my favorite character to watch in MK1?
Not your favorite character to play, but your favorite character to watch.
My favorite character to watch is my Shoutaro when I'm beating Heracles.
I see.
Oh, but speaking of beating, Cyrax just getting beaten to the punch right there and going the wrong way. That's both of the single cameo bar things used, and now Aladar is keeping Johnny away. It only works for so long. You can only throw those Ninja Turtle stars out for so long before an answer happens. Okay, well, it's either plus frames or mix or combo.
Oh, but that reversal command grab into full combo sponsored by Darius? Not bad either.
Yeah, but now Darius is gone. He's gone to look for alternative forms of employment. Rip. He's out of work. It didn't matter in the end, as Aladar with the deft pickup from the anti-air.
Round 2. Fight.
But I'm not even sure if the people here on Twitch and on YouTube realize that with Aladar we have a literal arena champion playing here on the big stage. I think Aladar won Season 5 back then in MK11. Good Doug. Overhead is saying hello, and Van just holding North. Is this MK11, Bulk?
That's the NRS OG coming through right there, and now robot-assisted violence here in the corner.
And Crin in the chat with the first time saying, Shao probably the most fun to watch. I agree. My favorite character to watch and to play, of course, Big Daddy Shao.
You know whose Shao I really like to watch playing?
Yeah, of course, mine.
Apart from yours, it's actually Fearless.
Yeah, Fearless. That little asshole, he better join my events, like he is saying for the last 2.5 years.
Yeah. Beard is one of Team Considerable's absolute very, very finest. His Shao is way better than mine. I'm just going to put it out there. His is way better than mine.
So let's have a look at trade, and that is of course in Vendetta's favor. And now hype started, spotlight on. Let's go crazy.
He's cashing in on that fan power. You can see it being put to use here as we end up with 37.159%.
What is happening?
What is happening? It's the Johnny show. That's what it is. Right, put that wake up away. Don't want to know. Oh, get gripped. Darius coming in with the assist, bro. What are we going to cash out with? Another 30. This is 35.301. Eat all of the shurikens right there. And then stand up into the next set.
Yeah, then he somehow had to close the gap here, but Aladar on a competitive level played it just perfectly. Backdash, make use of one of the best zonings in MK1.
If you looked at it was going so well for Vendetta until it wasn't. he did all of the work and then ate 2 EX shurikens straight to the sunglasses and then a boot to the face, and that was it. He just got caught getting a little bit too antsy. Now, can Vendetta just recompose himself and maybe take their shots a little bit more calmly?
Ven is saying, where's Aladar from? CIS, Ven, as like 80% of our player base. Connection is definitely going to be rough, but I gotta say it, Ven, unfortunately, NA players in the arena are the minority, just as it is. I think we have 10% NA players. Maybe 10%, maybe 8%, something like that. Still to this day, we're an EU event. It is what it is.
Is that why the algorithm's kicking our backside? Because we're dumping on the minorities in the arena? Not those minorities, algorithm, sorry, no, we're talking about North American players. Everything's fine. Bulk didn't say anything wrong just then.
And Jack, thank you so much for the gifted sub in the chat.
Okay, get down. Gonna make you a fan of the funk, Mr. Cage. Right, but we're out. My people need me, says Johnny. My people need me to finish off this combo, get Cyrax involved, and top out at 32.823%.
Oh, that is some big damage, and Jax in the chat still going crazy with the gifteds. Thank you so much. Backyard Zombie say, I came from YouTube, love the content. Thank you so much for saying that, my friend.
Okay, right, just bonking the dome right there. Shao Kahn cosplay helmet providing no protection to overhead fist bonkery. But we get the reversal again. This is going to kill. Cash out into Fatal Blow. Yes, indeed. I'll have some of that.
This is going to be ridiculous damage. Look at the numbers go up here.
These numbers are going up higher than the negative comments that Bulk gets on YouTube. I just have to call them my public, frankly, at this stage.
Round 2, fight.
All right, Cyrax, give us a hand. Right, able to get. Oh no!
Sliding in those DMs here, ALADAR. Good punish. He is just ready for everything at this point. Another side switch. Wants to put Ven into the corner. What's for breakfast now?
I don't know if the quality of the connection is tilting Vendetta a little, because that's another rash decision that got suitably punished.
And Crit Cleric in the chat is saying it's honestly kind of weird suddenly seeing everything uncensored after coming from YouTube. Yeah, unfortunately, the YouTube... And I can understand it because YouTube is not that transparent with their guidelines. The thing is, guys, I don't like to censor this stuff. At least it is so much additional work for me. I hate it. I mean, I love MK. I love the franchise. I still think it's a video game. But guys, the channel honestly gets deleted if I don't do it. I have to stick to the guidelines. I spent at least 10 hours on the phone with YouTube. What do I have to do? Because they keep banning my entire channel.
It is. I mean, it's so difficult.
I don't do it because I don't like the gore or anything. It is not because of that. And Tigress!
Oh, Tigress with the 10 gifted subs right there, just as we're eulogizing about how fair and balanced the YouTube algorithm is. Thank you so much, Big T, for the generosity.
Thank you so much, Tigress. I appreciate that. Let's get back to the match though, Buck, because this is some high-level MK, and that was a beautiful anti-air sponsored by Big ALADAR.
We've got some offense from Vendetta. They have got a mountain to climb right now. Is the fan factor going to help out?
Oh, that is huge.
This is a death sequence. He only needs 48%.
Wait a minute, Buck. It's not over yet.
Yeah, it's a death sequence with the fatal blow. With the fatal blow, Vendetta. What happened? Surely that would have
that is so good, Vendetta. Oh, that was just beautifully played. And Lady Elmo cheering for Van in the chat. 1-1. We officially have a match, everyone. And Nikias and Tigress, thank you so much for the support.
Okay, I have a feeling. Let me just fix my my bulk maps just for a second there. I think that the fatal blow would have scaled so heavily that it wouldn't have killed, and it just would have been a waste. If I'm honest, I think that's what the damage calculation was most likely on point from Vendetta. Yeah,
we need the ads to at least somehow keep the lights on.
It's incredible. No one gives a fig about adverts on TV or anything like that. You know what I mean? when they're tuning in for a free show, all of a sudden it's an issue. But we understand. There is. Oh, what a parry! What a parry! We do understand. If you do find the adverts intrusive, you can always subscribe. That is going to cost you a tiny amount to support the channel you absolutely love. Right, just hold these for me as we get sent back to full screen. Oh my goodness, the Rando Calrissian, 2 random moments happening within a few frames of each other as ALADAR gets properly MK1'd right there. Their kicks going completely the wrong way, and now the slide not connecting. Is it falling apart for ALADaddy? Is it crumbling in front of his eyes? Gonna come up with a run-up mid-check right there.
What the hell was this combo from ALADAR? Once again, we are waking up with violence, and that fatal is gonna do a shit ton of damage, Bulk.
I don't think it's enough to kill. I mean, no one's getting 55% on their combo, are they? That's 47.274.
Oh, I love
Dodging.
the way Ven is using that movement here from Johnny. Keep that pressure going. I think Aladar looking for an up block, can't get it. And Vendetta is running away with this entire match.
Okay. All right. Well, so far this is super close right now, Rick. For free. Is that it's like being in a long-term relationship where the rules are not said, but they're kind of implied, and if you cross the line, then you're in for it. You're absolutely in for it. You're going to be sleeping in the car, and that's Rip right now. He's sleeping on the sofa. Nero's got the bed, as it goes.
Oh, that is a good jump in. Big damage incoming.
You know what I need?
Recent here, Cyrex.
You know what I need, Rip? I need a list of words I just can't say. That's probably like Prince Harry's one of them, or something like that. I'm expecting it to be anyway.
Oh, that is a good grab. I like it.
Is it going to spend? Oh, he didn't spend the bars. Didn't want to finish him off right there. And it might be enough to regret right there. Vendetta had the 2 bars to combo from Cyrax, chose not to, and has lost the round as a result. That might be something to think about as Aladar takes the first game in this swing match right here.
Oh, I want to see the game 5. I want to set this entire thing on fire, Bulk. You know it. Game 5 on the horizon, but Aladar, he needs this round for it.
Yeah, well, that's what I told you, kids, in the chat. You can't go cheap on that date. It'll come back to bite you. You're going to end up at the bus stop in the rain
nice
on your own.
List, but can't get the punish in time. Another opening after these seconds, but Ven right now not believing in it.
Living in a precious world where you're anywhere between +2 and +15 on block. Johnny.
But these anti-airs from Aladar are so crisp.
Aladar's reaction speed is quite monumental, and we're just doing it. We're just doing it. Right, finally, Aladar spending the cash, and look what happened. Took the round.
Final round, fight.
Right, again, using the meter to get through the shurikens. I like it. Oh, Cyrax didn't help out. Couldn't get some free hype meter right there. And now the return of the assist. That's 35.301%.
Oh, that is right. You can see what Aladar's trying to do. Secure the life lead, run away, throw a few shurikens. But Ven, wait a minute.
It's the fighting game classic of get the health lead and then frustrate your opponent with some zoning, true zoning, not just projectiles. Keeping your opponent in an area of the screen that you want them to be in.
Crazy. Aladar, no bar available to break, but he has to hold all of that damage, and it is still going.
Well, that's what happens, kids. When you spend all the cash, when you spend all the cash on that date, and then it blows up in your face anyway. The dash bags, Rick. The dash bags. It's gonna be chip. He was hoping for chip out.
No way.
Vendetta was hoping for chip out, and they might die for it. Okay, no bar to spend either. We're just gonna wake up.
Get it. I am done. No, I am done. Get him out of my lobby.
Vendetta in the end, styling all the way right there.
The chat is saying DQ him right now. Bloody Tomato with the 1000 biddies. GG's. That was so disrespectful. What is wrong with these Johnny players?
Oh, it's almost as if they've got a really good character and they're not afraid to use it. But,
oh man, that was a great set. Aladar, Vendetta, thank you guys so much for playing. I hope you guys out there in the crowd enjoyed it just as much as we did. Let's take a look at the lineup, Bulk, because there is more. We're just getting started. POULAN, KANIMANI, and FAMA are ready. So that means we're gonna skip the Azerbaijan fight for now for everyone who wanted to see it. I have no idea where he is. Usually Azerbaijan super reliable. I don't know what happened. I tried to reach out in the background. POULAN, do me the favor, please be on standby. I try to run that set after this, okay? FAMA and Kani on the other side, in my opinion, gonna be a great one as well. FAMA was a Cabal main back in MK11, and now he picked up HAVIK. So we're gonna see HAVIK versus, and I'm very sorry here for everyone watching this on Twitch, most likely another Johnny. But it is gonna be a good one. Let's take a look together. Let's go crazy.
Johnny's Arena, week 3. But no, it looks like KANIMANI. Oh, okay, no, it's not. Right, we've got ornate lion fish. Is that a catfish? That helmet on HAVIK, is it a catfish?
I'm honestly seeing that helmet for the very first time. I've never seen it before.
Up close, it's a cat with fish scales. I want to call it a catfish. So it's catfish HAVIK with frost. So it's how do we call that one? It's Havrost versus Johnny Lau.
Yeah, but it is a combination we don't see often. I mean, HAVIK in general, a character not competitively played that much. But of course, Kani, this is top tier city. We have the 7-time arena champion on the big stage again. Kung Lao assist, that's another cameo a lot of pro players picked up recently after realizing how strong he actually is.
Yeah, Kung Lao as a cameo, as your assist character in the back, giving you a hand in your time of need, is the cameo that you take when you want to keep your pressure going for free, but don't want to be seen as a scrub and using Cyrax. So this Lao is replacement Cyrax at the moment with the current meta. Very good. I think it's the.
I'm so sorry. I put bulk at the score. I didn't even. Guys, that is when a man tries to multitask. I'm so sorry.
Bulk is getting his butt kicked here in the corner.
That happens to me so often when I talk to someone in the chat and try to type at the same time. My bad, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, why didn't it say big busty? Oh wait, hang on a minute. Here we.
Yeah, let's get back to the commentary.
All right, FAMA is here. Will the change of name give a change of fortune? We've got the reversal throw. It is a back throw, so we might be able to get some actual pressure going on. Low profiling, the shadow kick, getting KANIMANI to spend some cash, but no, Lao in there. I was about to say, Lao is, in my opinion, the best cameo in the game.
He might be. A lot of players lately talk about that Lao assist, right? Which gives you so much utility, can turn entire matchups around. I honestly want to play a little bit with that Lao cameo as well as Xiao, because I think he might give one of the best utility to Xiao as a character.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not. Cyrax is a great move in the Death Copter. I think it's Chopper Copter. I think the actual move name is Chopper Copter, if I recall correctly. But Lao is just utility in every department. The low hat being plus on block, the teleport to extend your combos and get you out of dodge, the free launcher as well. All right, can FAMA make all of that cameo assist upplay a distant memory by getting some offense of his own going? Well, no. As we are here in the this is actually Disarted's basement. This is actually live footage of all of his winnings from the arena.
You think so? I mean, the 7-time champion, of course, his brother won super many times as well. Black Phobos, thank you so much for the €5 donation. I appreciate you. But wait a minute, FAMA, this is not over yet. We might see some crazy adaptation.
Oh, we got it. We got the unblockable. Heavily scaled combo is even more scaled with the Frost assist right there. Only able to get 14.9% Damahe. And what's the answer back going to be? Literally more than double in response from KANIMANI. Don't forget, that was a two-bar special move from FAMA to have to do that. Right, boom, boom, boom. This is going to wrap it up. Oh, we using the break. Late break is late.
And Kani, I mean, he knows exactly what he's doing. With that buzzsaw in the back, knows that there is nothing FAMA can do. 2-0 lead back, looking like a speedrun.
Yeah, Kung Lao and Cyrax give Johnny Cage players the ability to do literally whatever they want. You want to throw out an unsafe special move and have it completely covered and plus and actually retain your turn? That's Johnny Cage players right now. They're eating good. Johnny Cage players are eating good in the hood right now.
Johnny Cage, Kung Lao, Frost, the gateway.
Apparently, Lao is really good with Shao Kahn too.
I think so. Yes.
You should see.
I definitely gotta. The problem is like with all these tournaments every single day, right? 7 days a week. I don't have time to play the game at all. I'm so sad about it.
Are you still running Shoutaro like an actual hero?
I don't even have Motaro unlocked.
Thanks,
I'm still playing Shoutaro Arena.
We tried to okay, what happened there is FAMA tried to let go of block and jump and then got the upper block curse. So instead of a neutral jump out of the way of the low buzzsaw.
That was such a great whiff punish from Kani. We have the neutral and Tigris in the chat. Tigris, you weren't supposed to donate to the player's prize pool.
But she did. There you go. Thank you, Tigris.
Tigris, thank you so much for that.
Legend.
But Tigris, you wasn't supposed to donate to that.
But now you have. We'll take it. You know, we don't want the money. We just need it right now on the arena.
Tigers, I appreciate you. And of course, every single one of you, close to 900 people here in the crowd, thank you so much for spending time with us. Plus Rex, sponsored by FAMA. I like that he enforced this.
Okay, that was going to be a big chunk of change. Go away, Frost. I want to know. But here we go. Teleport mix-up. Looking to try and punish another up-block attempt, I think, was KANIMANI with that empty teleport jump. Right, this is going to be it, and that is signed, sealed, delivered. 3-0 from KANIMANI.
Connie, the Dark Souls boss of the arena, 3-0 sweep. FAMA, thank you so much for playing it today. I mean, Connie showing us once again back that he is up there alongside Europe's best. Very, very impressive. GG's.
I'm a big believer in KANIMANI. I think they are going to. They just. I mean, I'm guessing they're incredibly young as well. But when they do get old enough to get a passport, then we're going to see them do some actual work.
100%. Linko, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And I see. It is, man, it makes me honestly a little bit emotional here, guys. Seeing so many first-time messages lately from people who join these live events from the YouTube side, right? After MK1, it is just crazy what happened over there, Bug. I mean, we uploaded daily to YouTube, right, for more than 2 years. Always, let me say, to a few thousand people, right? And now after MK1 launched and the game got so much momentum, there's just so much love, so many new faces. And it makes me so proud when people tell me, you know what, Rip, I watch these events every single day, or when I feel bad, they make me laugh a little bit, or whatsoever. And it is just, that is honestly one of the most beautiful things about being a content creator, to gather friends all across the world, even though we've never met each other so far. You guys are amazing, and I cannot tell you enough how important you guys are for me. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this stuff. Bloody Tomato just dropping another 50 euro here in the chat saying, bald, but always gold. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, I just wanted to say that I hope you guys know that we appreciate every single one of you, because all this wouldn't work without the community in the backbug. We have no sponsors. MK in general, a little bit difficult.
I say it from time to time because it's absolutely true. The arena is really like a dodgy warehouse. All the good stuff's in the back, and that's you guys. The unflinching mudder trucking community that we have here, right here, supporting everything, supporting the project, and getting behind, quite frankly, the best content creator for Mortal Kombat in the world.
Stop it! No, but the only thing I
bearded egg.
Did you just call me? No, but what I wanted to say here, and I honestly mean that, we are not perfect, Bulk, right? But I promise you guys that me and the entire team in the back, Bulk included, Fabs, we're honestly doing our best. I mean, right, Bulk? We do our best to bring you the best
We're fighting for our lives out here, man. We're fighting for our lives out here.
So Yeah, just thank you so much for watching it. And now, before I'm gonna tear up here in front of everyone, we have a stellar fight in the pipeline. Potential thumbnail set. Let's take a look at the lineup, because I talked about it in the beginning. We have MURKO returning to MK1 after so many people asked for him for months, for years back in MK11. Where is that Scorpion God? And I can now officially say he is back stronger than ever. But is he strong enough for Coleslaw? That is the big question of the day. Let me show you guys something. Let's bring in the ranking. Let's talk about it. On the left-hand side, you're gonna see the PlayStation ranking. And take a look who is sitting at the very, very top of it. This might be the hardest match MURKO ever had to fight here.
Absolute Coleslaw sitting on top, clearly
Unbeaten.
not in a pickle. Not in no pickle right there. No salad sauce all over them. Coleslaw is the full sauerkraut, you could say.
Yes.
Up there, 94.74% win ratio. And let me tell you, that'll take a lot of bulk maths to work out what the numbers were on that one.
That is true. Let's bring in the player cards. In the meantime, Nikias, thank you so much for another 15 euro donation. We appreciate that so much. Let's take a look. Last match of the night. But I promise this is gonna be a good one. I can't wait for it. I'm actually a little bit nervous here, Balk. Take a look at these ranks. MURKO only lost one single set so far. Rank number 24. And Coleslaw, of course, the unbeaten final boss of the arena right now. Rank number 1.
I love what they've done. Whoever's on production right there, making the number 1 bigger than all the other numbers. If I was number 1, I would demand that. I would demand that number 1 was just a little bit bigger than all the other numbers. I would definitely demand that.
And guys, MURKO, he told me already. He's like, oh man, Rip, do I have to fight a Baraka? But I'm quite curious because MURKO is one of these lab monsters, right? And I'm pretty sure he is trying to find some counterplay to it.
I'll tell you what, Rip. Message him back and say it's okay, you can play Johnny instead.
Regina, thank you so much for the gifted sub in the chat. So,
All
MURKO
right,
is here,
game on!
Coleslaw. Last match of the night, first 2-3. Rank number 1 versus rank number 23.
That's right, sun's going down in the background, but who's the sun gonna set on today? As it's gonna be Barakarax versus Scorpiorax.
Yeah, this is gonna be spins everywhere, chat. Literally everywhere.
The deception skin, the Ghost Rider, the Nicolas Cage, coming in hot from MURKO. Oh, that's going to be a big punish as Coleslaw gets caught trying to bust their way out. No break available, and it's going to be 31.340% into chip sequence for death.
Oh, that is going to do it. And I see Sodium Jim in the chat saying, did my sub go through? I didn't get the notification yet, but Sodium Jim, super happy to have you here. Hope everything is all right. And we still have to commentate together. I mean, after so many years, we still didn't even manage to commentate one time.
Absolute legend of the NRS community is Sodium Jim. Props to that man.
And he's saying in the chat, you tell me when and I'll be there. That's what we love to hear. But look at MURKO here fighting for his life back. Baraka putting in work every single touch, 50%.
Right, I don't want to know about your minus frames as MURKO busts out with the armor, gets hit out of the teleporting though.
But you see the flawless blocks from MURKO to at least reduce the chip damage a little bit.
Yeah, to make it means that you die much slower, which is important when you're going up against chip machines. That was not covered by an assist. Coleslaw saw. The only thing that MURKO had was the breaker available, and luckily he spent it because now able to clean it right up with a confirm into Fatal Blow. We can describe it for them for the other audience, for the non-Twitch audience. We can describe all of the bits that are grayed out if you want.
And MURKO back, not impressed. MURKO saying Coleslaw. Who?
Exactly. I don't like coleslaw. I prefer salad, says MURKO. What, are you a coleslaw man or a salad man? I mean, you are German after all, so I'm guessing it's going to be.
What even does coleslaw mean? I know that it is an English word, but can you just describe it? You know what? Let me Google it. I don't know the translation.
It's the most German of vegetables you could possibly ask for after sauerkraut.
Let me take a look. Oh, it's Krautsalat! Chat, why don't you say
Yes!
it is Krautsalat?
Yes, there you go.
I love Krautsalat.
I knew you would. Something told me that I knew you would.
I'm so sorry. It is just an old man trying to learn English here on the fly. See, that's what you guys are good for as well. I learn a little bit more English every single day. MURKO, up 1-0.
I learn a lot of English from the YouTube comments that come at me. Yeah. Like new ways to insult me. I'm really versed with all of those. Oh, that's going to be a swing and miss. Beautiful movement from MURKO right there. Backing up just enough to make Baraka look totally impotent.
Oh, and that combo is so great. Even though MURKO dropped it here, that sweep into Cyrex, into pickup, a piece of art.
You have to meet broken tools with broken tools, don't you? I'm afraid. I don't want to say broken, just super duper strong. Right, reactable overhead is reacted to, and this time the Cyberling Quay backup is in the back to keep MURKO safe.
He prepared the entire day for this moment, and right now he looks so on point. Teleports in, and that means big damage incoming. Here comes one of the best Scorpions in the world.
All right, blocking it all out this time, but having to hold that Cyberling Quay, the Tekkanen chopper. Oh, everyone gets hit by it. Everyone gets hit by it. Right, go away. I don't want to know. Says MURKO's Scorpion. Right, boom boom. I don't know if Scorpion has a mix-up on that knee into launcher string, and there's no ducks so far from Mr. Krautsalat.
Oh, did he just anti-air with Cyrex?
It does everything for you, that assist.
That is so crazy. What a hit confirm. And of course, that's gonna do it. Fatal blow, and that is all she wrote. Coleslaw, no breaker available. That is GG's. 2-0 lead.
It is GG's, as MURKO is saying with his gameplay. I hope you enjoyed being #1 for a little bit, because I'm back, baby, says MURKO.
Wait, no, chat, wait. I see Azerbaijan. We need to listen what Hamid has to say here.
I'm here now.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting, Hamid. Okay. I'm waiting.
Yeah, we're just waiting for your excuse.
I'm waiting.
Azerbaijan.
No, I have to stay serious. Hamid, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. What, Bulk? My ex-wife always said that as well.
Cyrex, hanging good.
After about 30 seconds, you would say, yes,
back to the
just
match, guys. 2-0, MURKO.
This is why I got you that souvenir, Rip.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Okay, oh, down 3 into spinny spin. Where do you think you're going? We're going to be pressing these buttons, whether you like it or not. Going to hold my minus frames, please, Mr. Raka. Again, everyone gets hit by it. Don't tell me you in the chat blocked Baraka's back 3, isn't it? The mid-low, the kick. Don't tell me you don't get hit by the second hit of that constantly. Right, he's in. His people need him.
Oh, the low opener and Coleslaw. He now needs to wake up. Reversal 3-0 is needed versus MURKO. That definitely sounds easier than it honestly is.
It is indeed. Oh, what a whiff punish. Put your overhead away. I think he's dead. He's got to be dead. This is Bulkbats kicking in. Can it be right for the first time in over a decade? Oh, please kill him. Please kill him. Yes!
It's gonna be enough.
Bulkbats working!
Fear me.
Right, set point here from MURKO. As Coleslaw is looking like they just don't have an answer to Nicolas Cage, the Ghost Rider. Alright, get gribbed, get chomped, get shanked. Back into the corner. And this time we have the correct response. Neutral crouching, the high, getting the punish, forcing Coleslaw to spend all of the cash on the breakaway.
But man, MURKO's spacing bulk, it is so solid. Oh, there was such a good read from Coleslaw here, going for that overhead to avoid that sweep. But that is a big opening. And I don't see any bars available, but he dropped it.
Can he compose himself back again? Can Coleslaw pick up the pieces of the vegetables that are now just scattered all over the floor, waking up with it?
Oh, he goes for the double armor wake up, and no one was ready. MURKO sending a statement versus the highest ranked player in the PlayStation League. 3-0 sweep.
Enjoy your first place while you still had it, says MURKO. As audio description for the other audience on the other video sharing platform, we described that fatal blow ending as lots of scorpions came in and just gave gentle, loving hugs, like big bro hugs to Baraka, and then he left very, very happy.
Yes, I mean, MURKO is a big name in this community for a reason, but you know, this man is an absolute monster with this character. But Chad, I gotta talk to you real quick, because it is time again for Rip's real talk here, you know? Let me switch the camera back, but I have to do it. So, I want to give a very big shout out to my boy POULAN here. I don't know if POULAN is still in the chat, but POULAN told me, and even though we overruled the match already, right, because Azerbaijan wasn't here and these players, they sign up for certain time slots. So I told POULAN, unfortunately, Azerbaijan is not here. You're gonna get the 3-0 win. And POULAN told me, Rip, man, I was looking forward to the match. And now, since Azerbaijan is back, let's be honest here, Bulk. 60% of the players would have pretended like they already left the stream, you know, that they are not here, so they cannot fight anymore, unfortunately, after the time spot. Yeah. So they get the free W, and this is a 5,000 euro tournament.
Are you trying to tell me POULAN says they don't want the 3-0 win, and they just want to fight MKAZERBAIJAN?
That's what I tell you. POULAN is like, Rip, I don't want the free win, even though there's 5,000 euro on the line. POULAN is like, I want to fight anyway. He doesn't want the free win, and that is some of the... Isn't he just a legend, chat?
Okay, maybe POULAN is a legend, or they fell out of bed this morning and bumped their head really hard. What you should do in every situation is take the 3 points. Yeah.
Unless you're POULAN, because POULAN, a man of honor. POULAN, thank you so much for being patient. I know, Azerbaijan, that there was something urgent. I hope it's settled now. I'm sending out these invites out. Chat, get ready for the first MK1 major champion. MKAZERBAIJAN versus POULAN. Last set of the night now. And this might be a wild ride. But we have to hype this up a little bit, because I have a feeling. We're going to see two characters which the people on YouTube are not going to like that much, Bulk. We might have to bring the hot tub here in the back to make up for it.
Oh, for sure. I'll start filling it right now as it goes. Right. MKAZERBAIJAN. Johnny Cagerson versus POULAN. Potentially most interesting, diverse character in the game with General Shao.
Yeah, but I have a feeling, chat. I have a feeling.
It's unlikely. It's very, very unlikely. This matchup, not great. Not great for Shao. He needs to get rid of his axe. He needs to literally turn up to round one fight without his axe. He needs to leave it in the motorhome that he's had to travel here in, and go with some up close offense to try and do anything about Johnny Cage. versus... No, Baraka... I'll make your mind up. Okay, it's Baraktor versus... versus Kung Frost. Is it going to be Baraktyl dysfunction, or is Kung Lao going to need a new hat?
Let's have a look at POULAN. This man is a menace. I heard a lot of stories about him. I've seen him play several times. A very strong player.
Oh, that's not going to be a good trade. As Frosty Tips gets the freeze on, gets the full combo. Oh, put your armor away. Able to break the armor is Baraka.
Oh, and POULAN, man, this man is on a mission. Azerbaijan first major champion. He wants to upload this man to his YouTube.
I think we'll go somewhere in the middle. Kung lost. Yeah, I see Perky Bass Drop suggesting loused in the chat. I think Kung lost. Right, Frosty Tips coming in again. And that's going to be a big punish. Able to break away. Had the meter in time.
That is going to be big damage. And Azza once again out of resources to break.
Yeah, eating 39.063% as well. Right, boom, 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 boom.
Emergency down two. Azza can't get the hit confirm on this. Overhead. Again, no follow-up, Bulk. What's going on? Is he nervous?
Well, both the overhead and the follow-up you would do are both unsafe. So, playing the air quotes mind game of not finishing it off, and it doesn't matter as we eat the mid. Shaolin Hat providing no protection to mid attack of leathery sandal.
Boy.
Did he just turn around? Did Baraka just turn around for brutality?
Of course he did, buddy.
Mid move, he just turned around.
Baraka wins.
I'm just saying what I thought my eyeballs saw. And for those on YouTube who don't know what happened in that brutality, what happened is Baraka turned around and gave Kung Lao a big manly hug. Yes.
That's right. I even think I saw some kisses there, Bulk.
Sure. It's 2023, why not?
No, but once again, everyone watching this on YouTube right now and just saw the edited brutality in the end. Guys, honestly, believe me when I say we don't like it as well. We have to do it. We tried so many different options and it is the only way to keep the channel alive. Please have mercy with us. Maybe one day, Bulk. Maybe one day, you know, YouTube goes a little bit easier on us.
I'll tell you what, if you are upset that you can't see the full cinematics of brutalities and fatal blows, play Kombat League for 1 week and you'll be sick and fed up of watching them.
But no, back to the match, and again, Sector in the back. Securing plus frames for the boy POULAN.
That's right, Johnny Lau in the building versus Baraktor.
And the chat is already saying now it's GG's Bulk. After Azerbaijan went to his main character, we already saw what that Johnny can do.
The holding of the hat was so long. The overhead was deemed almost inevitable. And look at all this chip. That's gonna be it. Even on the trade, the health bar was disappearing faster than the numbers in my bank account, Rip.
Oh, good enter.
Oh, another tricky, dirty, schmixy setup right there. We have switched Frosty Tips for Kung Lao from Azerbaijan.
Oh, look at this pressure. Now POULAN tried to take his turn back, and Azerbaijan is saying, "Not yet, my friend. I'm still putting on a show here."
Yes, as POULAN is having to say, "Hello, block button, my old friend."
And Ghost in the chat is saying, "Is it conditioning to play his alternate character first and then switch to the main?" I honestly think that Azerbaijan underestimated POULAN and thought that he can, you know, just pick a secondary character, another easy walk in the park. But POULAN is a freaking sweat, and Azerbaijan, he needs to bring his A-game. And I think he realized that now it is time for the Johnny, especially versus a character like Baraka, who's definitely top tier. I think you might need another top tier bike, especially when there's so much money on the line.
So far, I've got no
Especially if you're playing Shoutaro.
That's right.
Literally the worst combination in the game.
And Sneed is saying, does Baraka even have counterplay? A lot of people say yes. I don't know if you can really call it counterplay. I mean, you can flawless block, right? You can reduce the chip damage. Is that counterplay? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. Baraka's got some decent range, not game leading in any respect, but it has to be the flawless block to reduce that damage of the chip, and you have to be defensively good. You've got to be defensively sound. You've got to duck the highs, and you've got to react to the overhead. That's what you have to do. It's the opposite of Kung Lao, where Kung Lao you don't ever need to crouch. You don't really need to crouch block ever. Baraka's the other way. You only need to block the 26 frame overhead on reaction.
But no, POULAN, look at these damage numbers. 50, oh, and then overhead, 2 touches, and you're done.
Was that the 26 frame overhead?
Oh, jeez,
my goodness. Oh, dear. As Azerbaijan, refusing to spend the cash on the breaker, is happy to just give up the round and take the chip damage. Both players have a full account in the bank ready to go. We are going to have fireworks in this round, let me tell you. Closing it out. Right, there's the first spend. All the cash is gone. It's gone, Rip, like a dodgy crypto trade.
Oh man, but we can see Azar fighting for his life here, but POULAN is playing the matchup perfectly, I gotta say it. Very, very patient.
Yep, so far using their final resource, their health bar, to the extra range on Shadow Kick. Because it slows down and you think it's definitely going to whip, and then all of a sudden it speeds up and catches you. Alright, had to break. That was going to be death.
Oh, and Azerbaijan, okay, he is on the board, everyone.
It's 2-1.
It is 2-1, yes.
Yeah, 2-1.
And what is Admiral saying in the chat? He's saying, Rips Arena, what about using Patreon on YouTube? If you already discussed this, we have a somewhat similar feature on YouTube. It is called YouTube membership. Of course, for people who want to additionally support, it is not mandatory at all. I have to be honest, guys, you don't really get a lot of reward for it besides a cool badge next to the name. But of course, I think on YouTube it is €4 a month or $4 a month or something like that for people who want to go the extra mile and support this project.
Well, a lot of I'll tell you what, a lot of people out there, YouTube land, watch this live happening, unfurling in front of their retinas on Twitch, but some people in YouTube land, and we know because we read the comments, just can't make it at these times to Twitch.
Right, yeah, because of time zones.
Now, a lot of what you don't see is a lot of people here, nearly everyone, from in the chat scrolling up, you can see they've given either their Twitch primes or actually been paid pay into the system, whatever it may be, like $4 a month or whatever. And it's the same thing on YouTube. So if you really want to support like all of these intelligent, switched on and discerning people we have here over on Twitch, then please do consider doing that on YouTube. It would mean the absolute world to the project, and it would mean that we can support these player prize pools for longer, for harder.
That is right. So guys, thank you so much for considering, but now back to the match, because POULAN, he is working on that game 5. Good matchup knowledge from Azar, what a punish.
But the rocket was incoming. Target acquired, Rip. Target acquired. And again, just helping a Tarkatan out in the bind right there. The Tekkanin assist, we got you. Right, overhead, able to be parried by the EX, punch me in the face. Right, get off of me, says Azerbaijan. Landing on Kung Lao's hat. Never a good day. Right, it's going to be enough to kill, surely. Yes, it is.
Oh, that is going to do it.
POULAN.
Chat, we're going to a game 5. Drunken Hyena is already saying that in the chat.
Boom. Right, so, of course, audio description. First sector came in and shook Johnny Cage's hand firmly in a show of comradeship and respect.
Right.
And then Baraka came in and gave him a sweet treat. Actually, it was a sweet treat, much like the one I got from Hungary for Rip. As it goes.
Don't get me started on this one, but you know what? Since we have so many new faces from YouTube here in the chat, guys, it is time for a game 5, and that means we're gonna set the arena on fire together. For everyone who only watched the YouTube stream so far, we have a slightly different music here, chat, so lower your volume or up your volume because it's gonna get loud. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending time with us. Azerbaijan versus POULAN, the final showdown. Bulk, I'm gonna press the magic button. Are you ready, chat?
Do it.
Chat, are you ready? Okay, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna do it.
Here we go. The best graphic to ever have graphicked is graphicking all over your faces right now, chat. As
POULAN with a big boy combo in the beginning.
That's right. It was droptimal, Rip. It was an actual droptimal combo as we get the accidental drop into extended pressurage. As Azerbaijan is staring at the face of a 50% health deficit right now. But it's okay. We got meterless launcher, string into hat setup, and there's another one. The dirty reset. Dirtier than Stevie Wonder's bathroom, Rip.
Oh, let's see Azerbaijan now playing the spacing game. Wait, he doesn't! That was just a bait. The little backdash just to go in again. Oh, Azar, he is confident. Lead.
Eating the mid right there. Eating the mid. Right, he's out. His people need him. Excellent usage of the aerial Tarkatan spin to get over low buzzsaw hat.
Azerbaijan, and now in the corner. You don't want to be with your back against the wall against Johnny.
Finding the exact right moments, the rightest of moments to bust out with the armored move, as POULAN was not going to be eating any of the earthworm shims for breakfast. We go fully corner to corner, Rip, here on the movie set.
Oh, that is just good. Wait a minute, Buck. Azerbaijan, he can close this out. POULAN, still no access to break out.
No! Why'd you let it go like that? And with that, POULAN, you would say, threw it away as Azerbaijan was there to clean it all up.
Oh, guys, Azerbaijan, I know that he was sweating there in the end. GG's.
Dang, it was losing the corner that was the final nail in the coffin. POULAN cracking, unfortunately. It happens. You got to roll the dice, and sometimes your dice come up with absolute garbage.
Oh, definitely. But that was just a phenomenal match, and we can say the exact same thing about so many players competing here in the arena. I love the diversity. I love that there are so many different faces from all across the globe playing here on a daily basis. Thank you guys so much for making these events possible in the first place. A big shout out here to the YouTube audience, to the live Twitch audience, and to you, Bulk. Thank you so much for the great commentary. I appreciate you, brother.
You're gonna love the Hungarian chimney cake. That's all I can say.
So, just like that, everyone. Mike, thank you so much for the late night subscription here saying Big Ribs, best EU event streamer. Thank you so much for saying that. And yeah, guys, that was it for today. As always, if you like the content, if you want to be a part of it, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube, join the Discord. The links are here everywhere. And just like that, Bulk and me are out. Of course, we're gonna be back tomorrow. So stay safe out there. Thank you for all the love and support. And we're gonna be back very, very soon. Bye-bye.